Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. You guys are watching the Psychic Jyoti, and in this video we are going to see love in the general for 17 to the end of the month for the sign of Taurus. So watch this video if you're a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind these are general readings, so it may or may not resonate. If it do not resonate, do not try to deliberately fit in. Check in any other placement. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram where I keep on talking about law of attraction, manifestation, I'm a manifestation coach, by the way. I've already taught manifestation to 700 plus people from all across the globe. So if you want to be part of the community, shoot me a DM on my Instagram or reach out to me on my email. Also, if you're into crystal healing and all of that, and if you need crystals, authentic crystals, currently shipping in India, you can reach out to me on my Instagram for that as well. I have a whole freaking store for that, all right? And yeah, if you want to have a personal reading, then link is in the description. Now let's see messages for Taurus. If you don't already know, I'm a Moon and Venus in Taurus myself, so that is why we do Taurus readings very often here. So yeah, consider sticking around. And let's see messages for Taurus. What is up with my Taurus? My bull gang. Give me the present energy for Taurus, please. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I also saw the Death card, and now we have the Five of Pentacles. Taurus, something is bothering you. It feels like you were having very high hopes from a situation. It did not go as per the plan, and now you're kind of contemplating if you really want to be part of the situation. Is it really making you happy, or you should just like leave? All right, so there is something which is on your mind which is bothering you quite these days, and you're just trying to contemplate if it is worth staying, or you should just consider moving on. I also see that you were hoping support from somebody. You were like, okay, this person is going to have my back and I can rely upon this person, and that very person disappointed you. All right, so somebody kind of left you out in the cold. For others of you, I also feel that something about your health can be off from 17th to the end of the October, so be very careful when it comes to your health. All right, especially your legs. All right, yeah, so that's that. What else? Some of you also need to take care of your money, right? Two of Cups. Regardless, you might not be very hopeful in the situation. We have Two of Cups coming towards you. So yeah, I can understand that you were feeling very deserted, and you were, some of you, maybe you were hoping for an apology from somebody and it has not come yet, and you're kind of stuck over that situation. So somebody kept you waiting. Like somebody might have done something to you and you were like, I owe an apology. Sorry, this person owes an apology to me. So like that was your mindset, that this person owes an apology and I'm just waiting for this person to apologize. This person quite did not do it. With the Hanged Man, I see the situation has been hanging in there for some time now, and neither it is allowing you to stay in the situation, and neither it is nor it is letting you move on. So your message is that let it go. When you know that something is hindering your growth, and it could be that this person apologizing to you and you hoping that this person would change one day, and now it is not happening and it's been some time, so you know that it is basically obstructing you from moving forward. Nothing is worth blocking your growth, Taurus. All right, you need to understand that. So you being a bull, I can understand that we guys are very stubborn, and if we want something, we want it at any cost. But sometimes being flexible is the best option. So yeah, I was just reading one quote on Instagram, and it said sometimes the winner is not the woman who had that guy, but the woman who left, something like that. All right, so you will be the winner if you leave that situation and you leave it behind. All right, identify your power, identify your authority. You are one hell of a person. You are creative, you are talented, you have so much potential. Don't let this person in the past situation hold you back. With the Two of Cups, again, as I said, you might not be very hopeful when it comes to love, but love is finding you. I see a very equal partnership kind of relationship coming into your life when you least expect it, because right now I feel you least expect it. You're like, love is not for me and nobody loves me, or blah 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 blah. But then with the Two of Cups, Two of Cups is like a balanced connection, an equal give and take. So that kind of connection is coming into your life when you least expect it. But what do you have to do for it? You have to make space and let this person go. All right, whoever this toxic person was, and you still think about them, and then that is not letting you move forward, let it go. Okay, what else? What else for Taurus? Moon card, exactly. It's like there is some sort of lingering confusion that is in your energy. It's like you're finding answers, some of you finding a closure, you feel this person owes you an apology, owes you an explanation or whatever. Sometimes you have to give closure to your own self. Sometimes the apology never comes. Sometimes you just have to tell yourself it's over and it was toxic and I need to move forward. So your message again and again is to take back your control. You have been giving the control of your life to this person, this situation, this toxicity. No more, Taurus. All right, let it be. Let it be. Your growth is getting hindered and nothing is worth blocking your growth. All right. Sometimes, you know, when you hang on to trauma, like if some, like, you know, like there could be situations where somebody said something to you and it really hurt you, and if you don't let it go, like if you don't process that sadness and you don't let it go from your energy, what happens is it shows as a trauma in your energy, and it also blocks you. All right, so much of abundance is blocked because of that. And that trauma also appears as pain and aches in body, and you know, repetitive patterns, and you know, like dating the same person, different humans, same shit, you know, different workplace, same drama. So it's like that. If you do not let your emotions go, they build up as trauma and they then show up as repetitive cycles in your life, blocking your success. So yeah, now please understand the gravity of the situation. There is something which is deep down bothering you, and you feel that somebody needs to come and clear something to you, and this person is not doing it for some time, and you have been holding on to it for such a long time. Now is the time to release it. All right. And you know, one very good meditation is the Ho'oponopono, so try to do that and it's going to give you relief. Again, with the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups, I see you are standing in your own way of success. Like there is something which you can have a massive success or a breakthrough in a moment, but then there is this confusion which lingers onto your energy, which is not letting you move forward. So yeah, there is something which is confusing the hell out of you, and there is something you're seeking a clarity from. And this is all coming from a past situation which was very, very slow. It was just not moving. Somebody was not making a choice. You kept on waiting for this person to, you know, act correct, and they were not doing it. So now finally, just move forward. Make a plan for yourself, strategize, and move forward towards your goals. All right. I see that anyway, you have started withdrawing from this energy. You are already making plans as to how you're moving forward and what all you're going to do. I see some of you might be making a plan to move abroad, or you're just trying to learn new skills or whatever. You're basically trying to uplevel your life, which is a good thing. And you're just trying to focus on your own self, and you are also realizing that the best thing for you could be moving into the future, leaving the toxicity behind. All right. What's coming towards Taurus and love next? We saw there's Two of Cups, which shows there is love coming in, but let's see more. Seven of Swords. Again, see, you just... There is a trauma situation that you need to release. I also see that your past person who was a juggler, and this person was not giving you clarity, would want to come back into your life, but just know that this person is back with their shitty games. Some of you, it could be a Cancer, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this person hasn't changed. All right, so this person might still again show back with their sneaky energies. Be very careful. Like they will come and leave at the same pace, and you don't want shit in your life, right? So that's coming towards you. I see some shitty drama situation is coming towards you, and it's the same person that was ghosting you and breadcrumbing you. Be very careful. Three of Pentacles. This person would ask you to cooperate with them. They would ask you for a reunion. Some of you, this person is a workspace, like their colleague or whatever. You share the same workspace. This person would try to mingle with you, all right? But be very careful of their agenda, because see, they are still a piece of shit. Full of drama. Empress, wow, this is your energy. You being an Empress, you don't deserve a Seven of Swords, and you need to tell that to yourself. You're a motherfucking Empress. You have up-leveled your life so much by working really hard on yourself, and you deserve no low-level drama, bitch. All right? Focus on your own self. When you'll be in Empress position, that's when the Two of Cups is going to come into your life. Embrace your lessons that you have learned through the journey and move forward. That's your message. Some of you, there's a marriage situation coming in. Some of you, there's like a very solid connection coming in. But the problem is, for that to come in, you have to make space and you have to let go of the toxicity that has been bothering you. Like there is some sort of drama that keeps coming into your life. And that is because you haven't healed, you haven't let go of your past situation completely. That's why the same pattern continues, right? So yeah. Some of you, I also feel that you've become very, like you've just gone inward. You are just, like silencing yourself. You're not participating in get-togethers. You just don't go out, don't meet people or whatever. You need to stop doing that to yourself, right? So yeah, put yourself out. You have grown up so massively and you're doing really well for yourself. So just try to, explore the happiness. You just don't try to cut yourself out from everybody. So don't do that. With the Knight of Swords, again, I see there is this very inconsistent person keeps showing up in your life. I see somebody is rushing in to communicate with you, but they're going to rush out of your life at the same pace, all right? So let them go. I definitely see some of you are having two choices in love. So one person could be this toxic past person. It could be another person. That could be a possible water sign or any sign for that matter. I see somebody very stable and very committal and a marriage kind of material coming into your life. But you also have this toxic, like universe is going to put a test to you. So universe is going to give this good love situation and this toxic person from your past at the same time to see which one will you choose. And I hope you choose 10 of Cups over the Knight of Swords and the 7 of Swords, because this person is here only for fun and games, one night stand, no commitment. This person is full of chaos. They just come with a lot of chaos and they leave a lot of chaos in your life. But there is on the other side a very stable connection that universe is giving to you. But universe is going to test you if you will take it or not. So yeah, be very careful. Be very careful of your choices. Don't be tempted to go back. All right, somebody was just a pain in your ass and this person was full of shit. You don't, like, this person does not deserve you, is what I would say. But again, you can choose. Let me know which one will you choose, this toxic person or this stable connection. Of course, anybody with brain is going to choose this person, right? Love is showing up for you, a very stable connection is showing up for you, but at the same time, this toxicity is also showing up for you so that universe can see if you have learned your lesson and you are going to move towards this or you're going to go back here. So yeah, I see that very soon you will be deciding between two people, two situations. 6 of Wands. Some of you are getting a lot of attention these days. So I don't know what you're doing, but of course you're in the Empress energy, which shows that you might be glowing, you might be growing, you might be getting successful, you might be, that's why, getting a lot of attention. So in your workspace, in your family, in your friend circle, people are talking about you, like in a good way. And people are like, oh, you remember the Taurus? Like from the school time or the college time? Oh, this person has grown up so massively and something like that, all right? And again, there is love coming in. Somebody is very much interested in you. It could be a very possible water sign. Somewhere they have water energy in their chart. So there could be sun, moon, rising or Venus, water for sure. But again, this toxic person is also trying to show up in your life. Taurus, for God's sake, don't go back to this toxicity. Kindly learn from your past mistakes and move forward, all right? You have two people. Any advice for Taurus? King of Pentacles. See, universe is bringing in so much of abundance and so much of stability towards you. But all of this is only going to happen when you walk away from the toxicity. So yeah, universe is just trying to test you if Taurus has learned the lesson or Taurus is just going to go and bang their head in the same wall. So yeah, like I see that universe is bringing in so much of abundance, so much of prosperity, so much of stability, a very stable person. King of Pentacles is not a fucker, all right? It's not a low level fuck boy or fuck girl. It's a stable person, somebody who has their shit together. They're very serious, focused, marriage material, and they are showing up because you are showing up as an Empress. But just make sure that you don't go back to the Knight of Swords. That's your message. Universe is making space for you. Like you were manifesting this connection. Some of you, you were like hoping for marriage. Page of Cups is a marriage card. 2 of Cups is a marriage card. Empress is a marriage card. So you were always praying to universe subconsciously that universe, I need a marriage material, I need a husband material, I need a wife material. And now universe is giving it to you, but you're just trying to look back in the past. walk away. All right, you had been manifesting this, but the only problem is that something from the past is still lingering into your energy, which is not letting this happen. Some of you, this person is already in your life, but some sort of trauma, some sort of closure issues that you have from the past, they don't let you move forward. So universe is ready to make you happy, honey. Are you ready to be happy? So yeah, just decide for yourself. Release what's not serving for you. You very well know why this person did whatever they did. There is no point of going back, right? Move forward. Prioritize yourself. Don't settle for nobody who is a low-level drama bitch. Alright, anything else? Queen of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Love is showing up for you. Somebody is ready to make efforts towards you. This water sign, they're ready to put in the work. Some of you, I also see that something is going to work very suddenly for money. So maybe you're manifesting money and you're not seeing it yet and you're like, universe, where is my money? So yeah, very suddenly something about your money situation is going to improve. All right. And I see a very passionate, deep connection that is surfacing for you. You had been manifesting for something like this and now it is coming in. Make sure you take a leap of faith towards it and don't block your own self. Emotions are running high, see? Your emotions these days are all over the place. Are you PMSing? I don't know. What else? Also, be very careful of your emotions. Like, don't try to let your emotions ruin things for you. Alright? Be a little logical as well. A time for healing. Wow. You are healing. Or you should heal if you're not. Some of you try journaling. Try scripting. It's going to help you and work through your fears. Some of you have some sort of fears, you know, about a situation. You need to let go of them. And though fear could be this thing, you know, you're like, when will this person give me clarity? When will this person apologize to me? Let it be. What will you do with that apology? Huh? Buy Starbucks? No, right? Yeah, step out of your comfort zone. You really need to step out of your comfort zone as well. Like, there is something just outside of your comfort zone. And your comfort zone is staying in this situation, hoping for this person to realize their mistake. What will you do if somebody has to realize or not? Like, you don't block your abundance for that, right? Passion. We have somebody very passionate coming towards you. Like, I see universe and separation. See. When you will separate yourself from this drama, that's when this passion is going to come into your life. New love. Honeymoon. Wow. I see new love coming in, stable love coming in. And I see some of you might go travel and you will meet this person there, or you will travel with this person. Some sort of travel is also coming in. But yeah, universe is ready to make you happy. Are you ready to be happy? That's the question. So yeah, that was the reading. Hope this episode resonates. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care. Stay safe. Bye.